All right, so now let's talk about the technology that is used in the Community Counseling and Family Therapy Center. So, the three main technology systems I'm going to talk with you about involve our surveillance system, our telehealth system, and our record keeping system. So, let's talk about our surveillance system. So, our surveillance system is we have a 5-year contract right now with a company called Blue Iron that works with Eagle Eye Cloud Video Management Systems. And the Eagle Eye Cloud Video Management System integrates Blue Iron cameras to send video to a secure cloud, allowing for secure viewing and high security storage. So this system is only accessible by authorized users from specific logins on specific computers in the clinic. The system allows supervisors to zoom in during real-time interactions for our live counseling sessions and view recordings up to 30 days. All recordings are stored on a secure server only accessible by authorized users on campus, which include only clinic personnel. So the clinic directors will make the recordings viewable to team members like our clinical students, as well as faculty supervisors. We also use the footage for remediation and training purposes, as well as modeling for students. And so the each room has two different cameras. It has specific microphones with what they're calling whisper technology, but we're essentially able to zoom in real time and, tilt the camera without it being really loud and obnoxious to be able to see what's going on or better put attention into one location of the room. And so it's a great system for safety. It helps us to see what's going on. It's a really great training tool. On the picture on the right, you can see that we have these installed in all of our counseling rooms. And so the rooms that are black and white just don't have anything going on in them right now. But the rooms that are in color have had motion detected recently. So yeah, with our surveillance system, supervisors have the ability to monitor anything that's happening in any of the counseling rooms at any point in time on the clinic shift. And other university personnel like IT or the police department, they do not have access to these recordings. And Blue Iron Eagle Eye also does not have access to the recordings as well. They're only accessible based on the setup in our clinic. Our telehealth portal is through a company called Let's Talk Interactive. And so myself and another clinic director on campus were able to collaborate on building customized telehealth portals for each of our clinics. And for the counseling and training clinic, what's really cool about using Let's Talk Interactive is we were able to, as supervisors, decide what features we want to enable and disable so that way we can have control since when you're dealing with telehealth portals in real time, if mistakes are made, the clients can see them in real time. And so something that I love is that we're able to customize certain features. All supervisors can jump into all sessions live. Um, we usually jump in with our microphones muted and our cameras turned off. And we're able to give what we call bug in the eye supervision, where we use a secure chat the client cannot see to guide and direct real time session work with students. So if they're getting stuck or a client is really confrontational, then we can give them a chance to respond, but we can also provide support in the moment. And so, yeah, we've been using Let's Talk Interactive since 2022. And yeah, through Let's Talk Interactive, we're able to provide quality, ethical, and HIPAA compliant counseling services to individuals across Texas. And with the video conferencing component, we have our own BAA with HIPAA so that it integrates a HIPAA compliant version of Zoom for the video conferencing portion of this. Something I want to mention is that while students in our clinic are providing in-person and telehealth sessions, when students provide telehealth sessions, they are all with us in the clinic. And so they are in their offices that we assigned them that are equipped for telehealth and in-person sessions. And so there is so much collaboration before, during, and after their sessions. And so it's really a strong supportive environment for students to get the support from supervisors, whether it's an in-person client or a telehealth client. We are just one door away usually. They can step out, we can talk to them if we need to give them, more clarity beyond a chat message. but they are here with us in the clinic when they're providing telehealth sessions. Lastly, I want to talk about our record keeping system. So all of our client files are stored on a software that is only accessible to specific workers in the clinic on clinic computers. So if a student brings their laptop, they cannot, access this. If they're in the library, they cannot have access to this. So the information input to the record management system is through a software called Titanium. And Titanium is stored on a dedicated non-cloud-based system, only accessible on campus in the clinic. And so Titanium is where we store our clients' digital files, legal paperwork, session notes, and the students have access to their daily schedule. And so, yeah, we do trainings in all of the systems that students use. So before beginning their client work, students come to the clinic in person and we let them log into everything and we talk to them about security. We have them go over a technology agreement. We talk about ethics with telehealth. We talk about a lot of different pieces of how to keep things confidential and secure. Um, and we train them on how to use Titanium and how to use Let's Talk Interactive. And then we do mock sessions on how to log into your first telehealth session. And we provide them templates for notes. So just like, standard record keeping systems, we can customize every tool we're using in the training clinic. And so all of our templates for individual, group, family, couples, we have a process to teach students about the main concepts they need to grasp from note writing. And then we have the ability for them to send us their notes and us going back and forth with them on editing those notes and making sure they're up to our standard for the quality of their training and their record documentation skills. All right. So that is our review of the clinic technology. We talked a little bit about our Blue Iron surveillance system. We talked about our Let's Talk Interactive telehealth portal and our Titanium record keeping software. I hope that provides some clarity about the main technological systems used in the Community Counseling and Family Therapy Center. Thanks.